Yes, my people. Yes, man. What's going on? We're back again. Another episode of the Two Cannon podcast. Again, big up to everyone that's tuned in so far. Respect to everyone. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all the rest of it. When you see this, all the old videos, both channels, just keep locked in, man, because we're here and we're here to stay. I'm back again with my boy XBtheGunner. What's going on, bro? Everything all right?
Bro, I'm cool. I'm cool after that, man. Trust me.
UCL
End of the
final.
day, yeah. UCL final. I'm excited, but I'm just still cool because we've been there before. Like we're not the new age fans. We've been there before, and PSG Bayern's not a joke. But other than that, I'll be honest. I got emotional, man. I got emotional. It's amazing to be here in this position, and when you look at everything from a big picture, it's crazy, man. I actually saw the process today. I trusted the process today. Trust me. But yeah, bro.
20 years, bro. 20 years since we've been here. This is only our second UCL final ever. You must can enjoy this.
Bro, I'm enjoying it. No, I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I'm emotional, but I'm not excited. Like, yeah, because I remember, my first ever football heartbreak. Well, not my first, because my first one was Euro 2004. Zidane in that penalty shootout. Was it Zidane? Yeah, it was Zidane. France. What a penalty shootout, but Zidane, France. I think he scored a free kick and whatnot. They just bossed us that time. England, didn't it? That was my first one. I went home, cried. But my first actual club one was that Arsenal Barcelona, man, Paris 2006, and it's actually traumatized me. And them times I didn't even know what it really meant. I just thought going back to school next day to brag to my brethren, and I was crying then. So it's humbling, isn't it?
It was a big moment. It was a big moment in Arsenal history, man, because obviously we did our work to get to the final, and it all just kind of came crashing down. And a lot of us, if not all of us, felt like we were robbed in that moment.
Yeah. That was my first. That was my first robbery. Sorry, bro, to cut you off. Like that was my first robbery, bro. And like, at that age as well, you don't really know what it takes to get to the finals. You're just like a kid. Henry, Bergkamp, Perez, Youngberg, whatever. Like we're the best team, or Man United are doing it. You just get there, and it's like, oh yeah, great, final. We're gonna win a cup. But now here, seeing where like we've come, where we've come from, like eighth, 15th to 8th, 5th, you know what I mean? Just the process, I'm actually really respecting it today, man. And I got emotional earlier, man. I'll be honest, I got emotional, man. But yeah,
for one of the first times, well, I'd say that, but tongue in cheek, yeah, because obviously we've been competing now for a little while, but this is definitely one of the first times that we can really say the process is working. There's been a lot of ups and downs. There's been really high moments, really low moments. There's been nearly moments we've almost crossed the line and then we haven't. And it's been a bit of a whirlwind supporting this team. To be fair, for the last 20 years, but especially the last 3 or 4, because we finally got back to that level where we felt like we belonged, and we just haven't quite done it yet. And we've still got a lot of work to do. But one thing I can say now is you're right. I'm actually seeing the process, and all this time that it's taken longer than it should have. It's taken longer than most of the clubs would have taken. But we're here, man. Like, in the last 3 years, UCL specifically, we've gone from the quarters to the semis to the final. So you've seen clear progression. And in the league, we've back-to-back seconds. Well, back-to-back seconds.
Yeah. But the two, we'll count 2 of them because last year I didn't count, bro. Really.
Last year was a bit of a fugazi, but
that was off
this year we look like we might actually do it. So there is clear progression. It's just taken a while. And if we get over the line in either of them or both, none of us will care because we finally done. So yeah, man, I think we should definitely just big up Arteta straight away because no one envisioned this when he came in. In fact, we probably I definitely wanted him out. I didn't want him in the first place, and then I
Oh,
definitely wanted him out once we
trust
started
me.
to see this. Just going, we had to go backwards to go forward, but at the time we were just going backwards in my eyes, and
Yeah.
it was pissing me off, and it to be plain blunt and
Remember the
honest.
convos we used to have, man. Remember me and you were on the same side, and we have a group chat, obviously, and certain man was saying, "Yeah, Arteta this," and this is when we were like eighth, but we finished fifth that year. That was the first year we finished fifth. But I remember early in the season, man, them were just like lauding him for what, bro? Like he was a not cone man. I don't want to say that in it, but assistant for Pep Guardiola. We've just had Unai Emery, who just basically he did well, Unai Emery, but not ripped it up, let's say, but it came crashing down in the end, let's say, man. And to go from Unai Emery, who's a European, one of the best managers in European history, let's say, let's have it right in it. Like he's won a lot of European
Well,
cups and that.
he won the Europa League 3 times in a row, didn't he?
Exactly, and no other manager's done that with Sevilla as well. Like Sevilla, you know what I mean? Back then they weren't really. But then to go from Arsene Wenger to Unai Emery to a novice, yeah, we had a lot of question marks. So he was under a microscope then. So anything he did wrong or anything that wasn't working out, do you know what I mean? We weren't really friendly to, and we was told to trust the process. And yeah, it weren't friendly at the time, but look where it's got us, man.
Yeah, man. So we can only be grateful today, and hopefully we get over the line, because us Arsenal fans, we're a bit emotional in it, to say the least. And if this season doesn't end the way that we feel like it will, it's going to go the other way. And all of a sudden, the process can't be trusted. All of a sudden, Arteta needs to leave. So, yeah, man, we just have to bide our time and see how things pan out. Obviously,
you know what's annoying about that? Sorry, bro.
Yeah,
sorry. What's annoying about that? Because you see where he's got us now to the final. Like in terms of the tournament side of, like, I'll be happy with that. Like if we didn't win, but that we must win the Premier League. So if we don't win the Premier League and don't win the and then we win the Champions League, cool. But if we win the Premier League, and no, sorry, I'm saying it wrong. But we must win the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? We must win the Premier League first. If we don't win the Premier League and then don't win the Champions League, it's a problem. Do you know what I mean? But this is a bonus regardless, man. But if we don't win the Premier League and then win the Champions League, he's safe in my eyes. But no matter what, Premier League comes first, man. And if he doesn't win the Premier League, that's it, man. He's got to go. But if he gets to the final, maybe. No, sorry. If he gets to the final, doesn't win the Premier League, so I'm waffling there, then he's got to go. But if not, then we give him more. My opinion, we give him another chance. You know what I'm saying? So sorry about that. I was a bit of a waffle
all in all, if he doesn't win a trophy this season, he's out the door.
Mainly the Premier League. He has to win the Premier League. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I kind of mixed it up. In my opinion.
But if he wins the Champions League, you're gonna keep him. You might want to fix
I know.
Wire. Don't try not to touch it in it, because I think it's
no, it's me. Yeah, it's me. Sorry. Is that better now?
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
But if he wins the CL, then you're gonna keep him in it, and most fans will keep him.
Yeah. No, I'm with it, but
that's never been done before in our history, bro.
That's the only reason I'll keep him. But I will be so vexed if we don't win this Premier League, because to be honest, I'm not even being. Anyone can win the CL, man. Like if you're in it, you can win it, man. Like I'll be honest, man.
Well, yeah, it's a fact that not always the best team is the team that wins it.
Tottenham were in the fucking final a few seasons ago, bro. Tottenham, bro.
And they didn't win it, but
Do you know what I'm saying, though? But they could have.
I hear it.
We spoke about it, but yeah. Whereas the Premier League, man, we need to. But like, this is CL. This is CL show.
All in all, winning the league, you prove to be the better team because it's over a longer period of games. But winning the Champions League is it's that heritage, it's that upper echelons. It's another level of winning, and you get a lot of respect for winning that trophy from everyone worldwide, isn't it? So
I'm sick of
teams like
everyone.
Chelsea can't banter us and say, "Oh yeah, champions of Europe, you'll never win that," and all these things.
Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa, like
you know
so many teams, bro. Like,
so that's squashed straight away. We've never done it before, so I think it's no mean feat. And if we did win it and we didn't win the league, it would be a bit of a sour taste because of the way that the league's planning out and seems to be going. And then obviously the fact that we've been second. But ultimately, if we win the Champions League, we're gonna be over the moon, bro. Like we're gonna be gassed. Everyone's gonna be buzzing. There's gonna be a massive parade, and it's gonna be lit. Anyway,
Yeah. I know what I meant
let's
by it,
get
but it
into it,
may not
man.
have come right, but yeah.
No, I know what you're saying. I know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
But you know what? I'm feeling good, man. I can't lie to you. Maybe it was because I was at the game. So it's like just being around the fans and that, it was just electric from minute one
No, it
to
sounded
minute
electric, man.
95.
It
And it
sounded sick.
was it was a crazy moment, man. Just seeing the way that everyone was celebrating afterwards, the players, the fans, Mikel Arteta. Um, Hopefully they ain't gone too soon because yeah, people will use that against us if we don't win it. But I think we were allowed that moment, man. Like this is a real big step in the way that this club the what do I say, the position that this club's in and the journey that this club's going on. That was a massive step in that cycle. So I think we're allowed to celebrate that and enjoy that moment today, because ultimately we've wanted to be here, and we're finally here now. We've got 4 games left, including the league, and it could end up being a fantastic season for us, man.
Like, you know how fans are calling us delusional, yeah? Mate, there's 5 more games now, yeah? 3 in the Premier League, 1 more in the Champions League. The delusion is becoming
4 more
a
games.
reality. 4 more games, sorry. It's becoming a reality for these fans. We already believe, but they're starting to believe. Not believe, but they're starting to realize, like, oh, final. Oh, 3 more
Sugar.
games. West Ham on the weekend. Man City, mate. We can do a mad thing this season, man. And I feel like fans are, that respect is is coming,
It's
man. Literally,
slowly
man.
coming through, isn't it?
Yeah, man. And that's the
I don't
Champions
think
League.
we'll
I
get it.
need that. I need the Champions League. Like, going back on what we're just talking about, I do need that because we've got all the heritage in Britain, man. We've got all the league titles, all the
The FA
old, we've got
Cups.
everything. League Cup, we've got 1 or 2. League Cup's not important, but that Champions League, all these new oil clubs and all that talking rubbish. And I feel like little men's, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like young men's when they talk about it. You got Chelsea,
Yeah,
man,
bro.
and bro, I need that. And once we have that, even one will just overshadow and just write off anything that Chelsea's done, and
That's what
we're
I'm
gonna
trying
up
to
the
say.
teams, man. Do you know what I'm
Look
saying?
at look
So
at Manchester City. Manchester City have been winning league after league after league,
yeah.
and no one has really given them, like, obviously they've got their credit, of course, but it took for them to win the Champions League for people to really say, all right, you know what? Yeah, you lot are cold,
It's true.
and
Even us ourselves. Like,
that's
do you
what
know what I
I'm
mean?
talking about, bro. That's what we need. Like, I'd still rather win the Prem over the Champions League right now, and it's based
Hmm.
on the last few years. But
Hmm.
if we didn't have these last few years where we're finishing second, I'd probably choose the Champions League over the Prem,
It's true.
um, because of the heritage, because of the boost that the team then
Yeah,
the club gets for winning it,
yeah.
the respect that you earn, etc. So yeah, man. Hopefully,
I think
hopefully
what I
we can
meant by that was the Champions League is the bottom line. Do you know what I mean? It needs to just be like, successful clubs like Liverpool. They won't win the Prem for years, but they might pull up with a Champions League, or do you know what I mean? Or I'm looking at big clubs in Europe, like look at PSG, not even PSG really this year, but Bayern Munich. They'll finish their league off. Right, we're going to focus on the Champions League. Or Real Madrid finish their league off, focus on the Champions. We need to be that club where the Champions League is just a bonus to the Premier League, and we could have done that this year, man. But
we definitely should. We definitely should have. I'll agree
yeah,
with that 100%.
yeah,
The only thing I would say to kind of combat that is no disrespect to their leagues, but those leagues are not as competitive across the whole league as the Premier League. I wouldn't say the Premier League is the best in terms of like the ability, the style of play, but it is the best in terms of anyone can beat anyone at any time. And seeing it now, the likes of Bournemouth, Brentford, Everton, they've all got the potential to finish in European positions this year. Aston Villa started their season. They lost. I think they lost and didn't even score a goal in their first
Yeah, for
5
the
games.
first 5 games, bro. Yeah,
And
out of the whole of
Emery
the
was out the
UK,
door.
like,
Like people were saying, get him gone, and now all of
mm,
a sudden they're potentially reaching a European final in the Europa League
yeah,
and potentially finishing fifth in the league. So
hmm
that's just the competitiveness of this league is just another level, and
it's
I
true.
think that's why people call the Premier League the best league in the world. Um, but you look at other teams like PSG, like Bayern, like Barca, like Real Madrid. Maybe not this season, Real Madrid, but in general, and you'll say these teams are big teams. They're better teams. They perform better. Their style of play is better. Everything about them. They've got better players. Everything is better.
Yeah,
But they play in leagues where they're able to dominate. So,
La Liga's not as
teams
bad
like
as them other two
it's
leagues,
not.
though.
It's
Yeah,
not. Granted, it's not. But they're still the top two teams in it. Like, let's be real.
mm,
Every year,
yeah.
Barca and Real Madrid with the odd Atletico every so often, and
Every
that
5 years.
Girona one season that they just was going mad, and then they tailed off completely.
Yeah,
Um,
crazy.
so do you get what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
majority of their league is beatable to those two teams. The same for Bayern Munich, they run that league. The same for PSG, they run that league
hmm
more often than not. So it's an easier battle for them. They can get their leagues wrapped up. Look at the likes of, like, sorry to go on a tangent here, but we will
no,
get
you're good.
into it.
I'm enjoying it, bro. School
I'm
me.
hearing I'm hearing that the likes of Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, and all the rest of them have played less minutes than players like Calafiori this season, bro. Like, we've
Mm.
been rotating Calafiori and Hincapié all season, but their star men have played less minutes
I've
than
heard that.
them.
I saw a tweet about the Dembele one for sure. I saw like, oh, he's played this many minutes. No wonder he's pressing like this in the second half of the season. Something
And
like that.
that's the
Yeah.
difference now. I know he did have an injury, so he was out for some
Mm.
time. But and obviously they played in all competitions. They got to the final in all competitions last season. So the Club World Cup kind of drained them by the end of it all. But it just goes to show that they're still able to cut through,
hmm
and they look extremely fresh at times like now, where they can take advantage. Their league, I know PSG are still there's still a possibility that they couldn't win the league, but the most likely scenario is that they do
They
win it,
win. Yeah.
and that's the same for them pretty much every year. Whereas in the Prem, it could be Arsenal, it could be Liverpool, it could be City. Hell, who knows? It could even be Man United next season. Let's
Yeah.
see. But um, yeah, man. So that's just my take on that. But we'll put that to the side, and we'll focus on what we really got to focus on, because Arsenal have just reached a Champions League final. They are on their way to Budapest, um, and we beat Atletico Madrid 1-0 at home. So what's your just off the bat? What's your thoughts? How did you think the game went?
The game went how I thought it was gonna go, and how I'm sure everyone else thought it was gonna go. Um, but one thing before I get into my point, I just want everyone to stop this, like thinking that we're some haramble team, because we're not, man. We're not. We're very solid in defense, but we do more than just what Atletico Madrid did today, man. And yeah, for the game today, we controlled majority of the possession. That's what we do. We control possession. Um, win our midfield battles. Atletico Madrid had a lot of chances in the first half as well, on the counter attack. Not saying that it wasn't squeaky bum time or anything, but we dealt with it pretty well, like the first leg. Um, but yeah, when we was on the attack, when we decided to throw it the other way now, Atletico Madrid were throwing like 11 men behind the ball, man. I was watching it. Our creative outlets like Eze, who he had a bad game, let's say, but in my opinion, it wasn't his fault. But he's had like 5 men around him, cutting off his
Hmm.
passing lanes and closing him down. Koke, he was everywhere, like just on an aggressive
Everywhere.
level. He didn't do anything amazing, but just being there and fouling guys and just nipping at people's ankles and stuff like that, he was there. So, but nothing to
He
really
chased
worry
down a
about.
lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was everywhere. So Atletico Madrid came to frustrate and try to get under our skins, but we know that game too well, and I think it went to show, man. We got the result, man.
Yeah, and if there's anyone that you kind of don't want to do that to, it's us, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
we're such a solid defensive unit that if you want to play that way, we kind of don't really mind.
Hmm.
And especially like obviously we went into the half 1-0 up, which we'll go into, but at that point it was like it's up to you then. Like
Yeah.
you lot have got to do in here, we don't. Do you know what I
I
mean?
don't know if I don't
And
know if you noticed, like they ran out of ideas, and it was funny to see because it was like,
mhm,
we attacked them. They were just sitting back anyway for the majority of the first half. We attacked them. Very solid. Whatever couldn't get through, frustrating. Stop start. Then when we let them have the ball, now they tried the same thing. So we reciprocated. We said, yeah, we shut them down. But
mhm.
as the game's gone on, second half now, the changes they've made, man, come on. It's like, all right, let's try go long to Surlot or whatever. Nothing,
Yeah.
man. Surlot's a bozo as well. For people to be comparing Gyökeres to him, man, he's a good player, though. I'm not going to say he's not, but we had an answer for everything they had, man. And the only player that I think that was a threat was Griezmann, man. Like, he was the one orchestrating everything in terms of bringing Simeone in or Alvarez to give them their a few chances, the few chances that they did have. But other than that, man, a solid performance from the boys, man. That's how I look at it, man. Nothing to worry
Yeah,
about.
and I'd have to agree. I'd have to agree.
Mm-hmm.
Being at the game, obviously, it's a bit hard to see the entire game because
Mm-hmm.
obviously, first half they was attacking at my end, second half, they was attacking at the other end. So, you kind of you miss certain points in the game being there. But seeing us on the attacking side was brilliant. To be fun, to be fair, I got to see the goal. We'll get into each individual player, but Gyökeres for me was just a absolute workhorse today. Like he
Mm.
didn't stop from the beginning all the way to the end, and he's a player that I haven't been too fond of, but I've got to give him his credit, man, because the last few games he has stepped up for sure. And today he didn't get a goal, but his performance was more than enough, and that was it for me, man. Like he was the catalyst for that win, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Mm-hmm.
he deserved the man of the match award, personally. Like
Do you
I
know who
get
got
why
it, by the way?
yeah, Declan Rice.
Okay, cool. Sorry,
I
sorry, I cut you
understand
off
why
there.
Declan Rice got it. No, yeah, it's cool. But yeah, I understand why Dec got it. He was another top performer. But for me, I felt like Gyökeres was the main man in that team today, and obviously Saka was the decisive player, scoring the goal. But yeah, without him, I don't know if it goes the exact same way because he was pressing their defense constantly, and he ran down every ball. He trapped every ball. His touch was good, barring the little odd chest touches that he tried to do. That was a bit fugazi still, but
I remember now.
but
I just remember that.
his touch was good. He's held off the defenders constantly. He's bought fouls. It was wicked from him, man. And I
Yeah,
got to give him praise today because yeah, that is just a part of his game that hasn't really been seen this season.
yeah.
Um, and yeah, I think he did it. He did it very well today, man. So yeah, but we'll go into it, man. So 1-0, 1-0 to the Arsenal, the famous old 1-0 to the Arsenal. We predicted 2-0 prior to the game. It easily could have been 2-0, and we'll get into the chances. First half for me was a bit of we'll cancel you out, they'll cancel us out. Do you know what I mean? But overall, looking at the stats, Atletico Madrid had two shots, none on target. So you're right. They pretty much came and they played their haram ball today. Last week they were way more aggressive, way more. They had way more chances, way more clear chances as well.
Mhm.
And this time around, remember we were saying they're either gonna come sit in and try and change the game late on, or they're gonna come and go all guns blazing. I wasn't sure which approach they'd take, but it seems like they took the first approach today because, yeah, they weren't the greatest, man. If I'm being honest,
Mm.
I do think a lot of that comes down to us as well.
Yeah.
I think we kind of made them not that great, but yeah, they rested 11 man. So you would have thought that everyone had the energy and they were pressing quite strong. but they just didn't have any ideas, like you said, man.
Do you know what it is? They don't. They I get the game plan and them resting 11 man. Like it just goes to show they haven't got the squad depth. Because to be honest, they were causing problems. And let's say they had the man to do that for a full 90 minutes. Like, we can bring on a Martinelli or we could bring on for Calafiori and Capi. I swear, we might as well start making a segment, bro. I could do it. I could do a whole.
Continue.
I could do 30 minutes. But
continue. We'll get into
this is an Arsenal show, but with Atleti, I think they just need the players to execute that. So they've got the first 11, let's say, but you see their bench, it doesn't run. So when they've made the changes, it's like they've got to like make a whole new game plan, innit? And that game plan might not even, that way of playing or that game state might not be asking for a Sola or whoever, Bayern or whoever that is. Do you know what I'm saying? So
they definitely started to go long when he came on.
Yeah, it went long. Really, they should have really started with that, with Sola and the long play guys or whoever. I don't really know their players like that. And you see the plays that they started with, they should have finished with those. Like when we're starting to tire now, bring on your Lookmans, your Griezmanns, your Alvarez's, your whoever, and I think because you know what, they were solid. They were solid on that second half when they made the changes. So they could obviously withstand our pressure. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man. But that's what I would say about Atletico, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Well done to them. Unlucky.
Well done.
Arsenal progressed through, and but Atletico Madrid, you understand? But
they tried it, man.
They did try.
No, but I respect him. I respect it, man. I respect
him as well because they're a big side, isn't it? They're a good side. Simeone's no one to write off, no one to disrespect because he's been in the game for a long time and he's done some wonderful things at that club, but they just weren't up to it today, man. In comparison, we wanted it more. We showed that throughout the game. Everyone was fighting, and we'll get into the individual performers in a minute. And I just felt like that was a really, really good example of Arsenal. A better example than we've seen across the season in terms of like in the league specifically, because I think in the Champions League we've pretty much been like flawless almost all the way. We're unbeaten. We've conceded, I think, like, forgive me, but I think it's about 4 or 5 goals across the whole campaign. If I remember rightly, what we conceded against Bayern, we conceded against Leverkusen, we conceded against Sporting.
I can't really remember.
That's all that comes to mind. I know it's about 4 or 5 goals though.
What I do know to support that is there was a stat going around on Prime because I watched it on Prime, and they were saying every team with the lowest goals conceded or they go on to either win it. So it's either the highest first in the table. Yeah, the highest goal scorers and first in the table for the least goals conceded, or second in the table for the least goals conceded. But you have to be the highest goal scorers. And I guess where we're at the moment. Guess where we're at. Where would you think we are? Yeah, we're top, bro. We're top. We're top for goals for least goals conceded. Where did I come from? Where was I going with that? Where was I going with that?
You're saying that basically they tend to say that whoever is in that position tends to be the ones that win it.
Yeah, but what was you saying? It was branching off what you was just saying, isn't it?
Well, because I was saying we've gone unbeaten so far. We've conceded the least amount of goals.
That's it. That's it. So, it's a sign, man.
So
it's a sign.
It's potentially a sign, man. If we go unbeaten all the way,
is it really going to be gold though? I saw this little gold rumor. I don't know. That's cap, in it.
I'm pretty sure other teams have already done it before.
They've gone unbeaten, innit?
But I think like AC Milan's done it before, maybe Liverpool. I'm pretty sure some other teams have done it before, but it would be nice if it could be gold.
Gold in Champions League. You never heard the end of it, man.
Never ever. Is yours gold? That's my
is yours gold? Yeah, you don't really wouldn't win another one for another 30 years, man. It would just be that's an FPL team is yours gold.
That's my FPL team name, bro, and I'm first.
Is it now?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm first in the league, bro.
Bro, I need to get on this FPL team. I always say it. every season I say I need to get FBL, I'll jump on it, and then I can never. I get to like week 4 and I'm like, oh, I can't. But one day
Yeah, no,
maybe, man.
it's a tough battle. It's a tough battle, but
Mm-hmm.
let's get into the star performers, man, because there's a
Go on.
lot to talk about, and there's one player that I want to speak about first because you haven't really been too glowing of him recently.
Who's
But
that?
today he was outstanding.
Oh, I know you're
Benjamin,
talking about.
Benny Blanco, Ben White.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about him, man. Give him his praise because, and I want you to stick on this for a while because you get me. You've been slating him, and rightly so as well. So it's not like he was doing it
Mm-hmm.
for no. But today you need to highlight Ben White. Go on.
What I can see from Ben White, he was playing more like an inverted role today. So he wasn't actually doing the overlapping, bombing up, overlapping Saka or whatever. Maybe that's because of his fitness, his injury. Maybe the managers realized it. But today, what I realized was, say, like Saka lost the ball, he was there on the halfway line, and he was able to just pass it forward. He was looking up, passing forward, breaking down play. Who was playing on that side as well? Lookman, crashing Lookman as well. Anytime Lookman thought he can get on the counter attack, breaking it down and just looking up, passing it forward. And yeah, there's not really much I can say about him in terms of what it did amazingly at, but he didn't do much bad. It didn't do much bad, but I was really impressed with him today because that side was solid today. That side was solid, man. But maybe you could add to it because he was there. But
no, you're right. He was just solid throughout, and in comparison to his last few games, where we're watching him like lose the ball easily, trying to, what I mean, he tried to beat a man in a foot race and lost it, going back to goal and all these things. Yeah, so he's not proven to be at the level in the last couple of games.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a conversation with my boy before, literally before the game, and he was saying, listen, Ben White's one of them guys where you have to kind of play him into form. And I was thinking,
That's
yeah,
true.
like I hear it, but based on his injury, based on his season so far, is he at this moment the type of player that can play 80, 90 minutes, 3 games in a row, within the last 7 days? Can he do that? And I just didn't know that he could. Obviously, Ben White, what we know of Ben White, yeah, he can. But just this season specifically, I didn't feel like he could do that. And that's why in the predicted lineup, I was saying Mosquera instead of him. I think in the end, it was the right decision. And it paid off because he played very, very well for me. He just did everything right. He kept it really neat and tidy. He linked up nicely with Saka. He made important tackles when he needed to.
There was one chance as well.
Yeah, do you remember that? The chance that he stopped?
Oh, the chance. No, you go with that. I remember the attacking
'cause
chance where it was Ben White to Saka, and then Saka's cut. So that's the chance. He won it in midfield. I think off Lookman. Lookman had a poor game, by the way, but
yeah,
he's won it off Lookman, and he just licked it forward to Saka. Saka's cut it back to Gabriel, and Gabriel's missed a shot, but that was all in their half. I mean, so he was really high up the pitch, winning. Yeah, so it came from Ben White, man, and yeah, he had a good game, man, solid. And to be honest, there weren't really much for me to remember, but it's just much better than what he's been doing this past few weeks. And it just goes to show how versatile he is, because normally we know him as he's like a wing back. He's, overlapping up and down the touchline. But today he was playing more of an inverted role. And maybe you never know, that can be, something he can develop into if he stays. But yeah, I was really, really impressed with him today, man.
Yeah, man. I saw him kind of finding himself today.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully, obviously there's not much games left, but hopefully we can see that in the last few games that we've got left if Timber's not to be fit, because obviously we're going to need someone to step up in that position. So yeah, man, but big shout out to Ben White, because he was a top performer today, man. Top performer.
He deserves it as well, to be honest, because right, he had the injury issues, and your brethren said he has to be played into form, but I'm starting to see every game he is getting back to that old Ben White, man, and he deserves it, because to be fair, we didn't really know what was wrong. Right now we know it was injury issues, but we thought, Timber's there now, he's just been put to the wayside, and yeah, he deserves it, and he's been there for a while. He suffered with us, And if you could win, if you could lift a trophy or two with us, man, yeah, I'll be fully behind that. So let's say Tim doesn't return this season. Yeah, if he plays like that, I'll be happy to continue with him in the starting
Yeah.
11, man. Just more of that, man.
And 100%, 100%, 100%. Another player that I want to highlight just briefly, Gabriel. Like he really is.
Oh,
He's our number 6. He is the wall. He will give you hell.
yeah.
And
A lot.
do you know what I mean?
Go on, bro. You go. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say he's just a beast, man. Like the blocks that he makes are unreal. Like I remember one where he's literally just thrown Simeone off. Like he's just ratting. He hasn't made a challenge, but he's just done enough to stop Simeone. And obviously they tried to call for a pen at that point, but there was no real contact. It was more just Simeone just fluffing his lines, and it just fizzled out for them. But everything he did in terms of those blocks, in terms of like just being that wall all game, it was just amazing to see, bruv. Like, and watching it in person, it's made me. I always appreciated him, but just seeing that tonight and in such a high stakes game, it was like, yeah, he doesn't care, bro. He's comfy. He's just gonna do his job and do it well. And
He's
I think
immense.
he just needs a big shout out, man. He's one of the main players for us this season, and for me, he's in with a shout for player of the season. I'd probably give it to him if I'm being honest.
Yeah, because goalkeeper Raya,
But yeah,
but
it's a bit
yeah, it's
shaky.
definitely him, man. What I noticed from him today as well, other than the defensive side, in the attack as well, when we were pinning Atleti in their box and they were all sitting back and just low blocking, bro. Like you know them sort of situations where a man might cross it in and it gets the rebound comes out to outside the box and you just expect someone to shoot and just get it. Bro, he was there like outside the box. Sorry, I hit the mic here. He was there on the outside of the box, man, like just trying to lick shots in. And go back to that Ben White chance when Ben White's cut it to Saka and Saka's cut it back to him, and he's missed that shot early on in the game as well, man.
Yeah.
But he was on the edge of the box, bro, like outside the D, bro. Wait, asking for the ball, like taking shots, licking shots, bro. So that was a few occasions, and yeah, he was really hungry today. And normally Saliba does the ball carrying role when he carries it into the final third, but I noticed Gabriel was doing a lot of that today, and yeah, just big him up, man. He's one of our leaders, and when that final whistle blew, you could see he was on his knees, man. He was so happy to.
It meant a lot.
I was happy for him. It meant a lot for him, man. And yeah, he's not getting any younger, man. So hopefully we can give him something. Hopefully he can lift up that. Hopefully we can give him something that he deserves, man. Because yeah, he deserves it, man. Definitely.
Yeah. Another player, Ricardo Calafiori, man. What a guy, bro.
I'll let you talk about. I always let you talk about him.
This guy has been a revelation, bro. Like from when he's first come into now, he has changed tenfold. He's gone up a level so much, and he just looks like he's comfortable now. He looks like he's happy. He's enjoying his time at the club. He's playing with freedom. Again, he's everywhere. Like I saw him in midfield a lot today again. I saw him down the wing again. I see him in centre back. He's just all over the place. He's wherever his mind goes.
He was in the 10 as well, bro. Like a lot of the time he was in the 10.
Everywhere. And he's so composed. He's so calm. There was a couple moments where he slipped or someone's like kind of knocked him off his footing and he's lost his footing. I saw one or two, but I expect these type of things to happen in such a high stakes game.
Gabby was there though, man. Gabby was there.
But yeah, man, he's another player that I want to big up, man, because we don't have to go too in with him, but yeah, he was a top performer today, and I did kind of notice a bit of a change in that side when Hincapié came on.
Right, that's what we was.
They started to get down that side a little bit more. And it was a bit more convincing from them, but ultimately the final ball wasn't good enough, so it led to nothing.
That's when they had them two little crosses in the second half, innit?
Lorente,
those crosses, but no one, Lorente, but no one was on the end of it. Yeah, that was the only kind of thing I remember they had in the second half. But yeah, just to add on to Calafiori, Calafiori is he's him, man, and he's young as well, man. If this guy was to stay fit, he's world class, man. I'll be honest.
That's
Not
been his
now.
biggest downfall. But if he,
Just
long
stay
term.
fit, man. Because right now he's benching Hincapié, whatever you want to call him, man. And I like Hincapié, but Calafiori is next level, man. He's next level, and his defending's getting better. He's just in the right place. You know what it is? He reads the game so well. He just reads the game so well. I noticed, like, I'll be panicking, like, he's not in his position. Where is he? There's just Trossard there, and like the ball's in like on the left side, and they're gonna like probably pass it to midfield for like the 10, and he's just there, like he's won it back, pass it to who he needs to pass it to. Then he's tracking back to his position. Do you know what I mean? He's just always in the right position. He just reads the play so well. And yeah, that attacking threat. I see Trossard in the left back position. He's up doing up left winger, bro. It's crazy, man.
I saw, crazy, and we'll get into this one now. But I saw Skelly covering that position a lot as well.
That's so versatile as well.
He kind of filled in there when he's seen that Calafiori's high up the pitch. He's like, you know what? Let me just fill in at this left back position for a sec until we recover. But he did a lot of that as well. So yeah, man, let's get into it, man. Miles Lewis Skelly, another top performance, man. Another outstanding showing from the 18-year-old. He's just something.
Still,
he's 18, bro.
I thought
he might be 19. He might be 19.
He's not 20. No, like
no,
I thought he's all 20 now. No way. He's only...
bro. He's 19. September.
He's 19, born. Yeah. But that's still though. 19. Still. I thought he was all 21, you know. I'm all saying like I'm all moving like he's 21-year-old. Yeah, amazing. And it wasn't as fluid as the Fulham game because this is big men's now, isn't it?
This is it's a different, bro. It's a semi-final Champions League.
He rose to the occasion, man. And I always say I'm happy for him, man. I'm just happy for him. And to do what he's doing now, I find that he's 19. I thought he was older, yeah. But to do what he's doing at this age on these big stages, and his parents were in the stands as well. Obviously on TV, they showed his mum and I think it was his dad, but they were in the stands watching him, man. Just to do that and make his family proud, crazy. But what I love today as well, maybe Zubimendi could. It's not about Zubimendi. He was good today as well. We're getting to him as well. He came and he had a good cameo. But what I noticed with him and Rice, a lot of communication. They were very close to each other, like, and talk. I was watching them talk to each other on the pitch, and then it's like, and Rice will say to him, "Right, you push up. I'm going to sit back for a bit," like literally. And then, you know, when Skelly's a bit tired now, right, I'll push up now. And there was good communication between them two. And yeah, he's just so mature for his age, man. And
yeah,
it's like an add-on to what we were saying for the Fulham game. But if we sell this guy, man, I don't know how
I can't see it, man. I can't see it. The fans were screaming his name all game.
Yeah, he's
49, Lewis
Skelly. Yeah.
49. I say they were going mad, and they even had me singing it afterwards in my match reaction, bro.
Yeah.
I came out of the stadium singing it, bro, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? This boy is something else, and there's absolutely no way we can sell him. Like under any circumstances, bro. Not him, not Ethan, not Max, not Saka. None of these guys. I don't have a lot of sentiment when it comes to Arsenal players. But if I was to pick out the odd few that I wouldn't ever want to see leave, especially right now in the next few years, it's Saliba, it's Gabriel, it's Declan Rice, it's Lewis Skelly, it's Ethan Nwaneri. And I know Nwaneri hasn't done too much yet, but he's Arsenal, innit? It's Max Dowman, it's Bukayo Saka. After that, I'm kind of like Timber probably as well. But after that, I'm kind of like not really. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not happy to see players go, but I don't understand. Not bothered. Yeah,
like, when it's business, is business, but the rest of it is sentiment.
But there's there's like a core where it's like, nah, these lot can't go nowhere. Do you know what I'm saying?
Skelly.
That's my brother.
Oh, Eze is Arsenal. Like, do you know what I mean? He fits what we're doing, man. But yeah, Skelly, his ceiling is crazy, you know. Like, it's gonna be. He can be like the next. I saw a tweet saying, "Oh, he reminds me of the Tottenham Dembele, innit?" And he was one of the best midfielders I've seen in the Premier League, innit? And over there, I was talking to you about the Hazard thing. Like, not saying that they're the same, but they have very similar attributes, innit? Did you watch the video? Did you watch the interview?
Which
Watch it.
interview?
Declan Rice and Yaya
Oh
Torres.
no,
Watch
not
it
yet,
today.
not yet, not
Them
yet.
two were talking
The
about
old school one.
the old school one. Listen to what they both say about.
You mean the one where there was at Deck's house and he's going through like all the shots?
And he's basically saying Eden Hazard's the worst player to play against because he uses bum and literally they do the same thing, man. But
the hold up play is crazy.
Man.
You know, on FIFA they got one play style. It's called Enforcer Plus. That is Lewis Skelly's favorite play style, bro. Like the way he blocks it, you hold down. I think it's L2 or R2. And they just hold man off. No one can touch.
Oh, you can't even get. I know what you mean. You let go of the joystick. You just stop there, and then that's cold. That's cold.
Yeah, that's
but Lewis Skelly, at his age as well, like for him to be 19 as well, man, doing that to big men. I see Koke on the floor, like,
man. He's not afraid of no one.
He's not afraid, man, and he's not afraid to pass it forward. And even like the passes side to side, it's quicker, it's snappy, it's bam, bam. It's not just. It's just like one touch, snap, bam. Like the simple passes side to side, quick, just gets the ball moving, man. Like where I've got critics for when we do play side to side or in the U shape and that it's a bit slow. Not saying it's bad, but Man City do the U shape thing and they're quite one touch, bam, one touch, bam. Skelly's got it. He's so good on just a simple pass, bro. So. Yeah, man, we need him in the team, man. We need him in the team, man.
It's quite clear to see now, man. It's 2 games now that he's been in the side in midfield, and you've probably seen 2 of our better performances across the season, barring the odd few that we've had. So I think it's quite clear to say and to see that he needs to be in this team for the short term and the long term. So yeah, hopefully that this is a sign of things to come. Hopefully he does continue to get his opportunity. And you know what? I was right. Sorry to just change this, but I was so right. Because remember I said to you that when Arteta saw Marino back a couple goals for Spain, he said, nah, I had to play him. I just had a feeling that he was going to play Skelly again because I was thinking, nah, man, like there's no way he's going to watch him perform at this level. And he done it with him last year. Like every time Skelly played well, he just played him again, and then he ended up playing the season. So I always felt like, based on that last performance, he was going to give him another opportunity. And what an opportunity! He's just literally, if I'm being honest, like he wasn't the main man in our team today, but he is one of the key differences in the way that we're playing right now. So he's played a huge part in us getting to this final. And big up to him, man, because he deserves it. We deserve it, and hopefully he can lift it as well, man.
Yeah, man. I ain't got much to add to that. That's it, man.
That's it, man. Big up Skelly.
I could talk about him for hours though. 100.
Yeah, man. What a number, by the way. Like he's picked 49. That must have been a strategy because that's
got the undefeated thing.
Remember, because before the song was 49, undefeated, and then they just changed to Skelly. So yeah, big up to him, man, because if that was a strategic move, it's a smart one, isn't it?
Well, he needs to keep the number now anyway. Whoever 100%,
100% it's his now. Another player that I wanted to quickly get into before we kind of just switch things a little bit, but what did you think of Saka today? Obviously he got the decisive goal in the win. What did you make of it?
Right, so Saka had the good performance against Fulham. But Saka went back to his Saka went back to he was kind of cruising today. I don't know if that was like tactical or if that was just he's managing something, but he was cruising today.
He did come off, didn't he? And he looked like he had a knock. So or maybe he was just
they're managing him in it. They're managing him in it because every game he's played now since he's come back has been 45. 50 here. Today was 50.
Yeah. 50, I think it was about 50. Yeah, 50 something.
Yeah. So they're obviously. So he's probably
57. I think it was
57. Sorry. Yeah. I thought that he's probably still injured, but physiotherapists are saying, all right, we're going to manage him back, give him. But mate, in every game he's playing, let's say he's got this little short time to play, but he's impacting. Do you know what I mean? He scored. And assisted last on the weekend, and then he scored the winner today. But today he was good. Today just reminded me of that sort of 23-24 Saka, or that 24-25 Saka, where he's got two defenders doubling up on him. And that's what they were doing today, man. That low block of theirs was just Premier. In my match reaction, I literally said it stunk, bro. They deserve to be in the Premier League. That Premier League, it was Premier League-esque today, man. But he played well today. He still had I could see the sharpness. He didn't look all slow and sluggish like the majority of this 2026 year, or should I say? Yeah, I think a 7 because he got the goal. But we're not doing player ratings. But he had a solid game, man. I've got nothing bad to really say.
We'll get into the player ratings in a little while, but yeah, man. Now big him up though, because again, he's a big game player, and although the goal, like for me, the goal was made because of Gyökeres. Some like really good work from him, and then he's rounded Oblak, turned out, and then seeing Trossard at the back stick, and instead of going for the low cross across, like just into the box and getting like a deflection or someone kicking it away, he spotted Trossard at the back stick, and he's just whipped it to the back post, where Trossard obviously still had to do quite a bit to get his shot off, and then Saka followed it up, but it just seems to be that in most big moments, he's the one that's there. Do you know what I mean?
Saka, yeah. That's Madueke wouldn't have been there. I'll just tell you that he wouldn't have been there. Like
he's just crazy. Got that. He's got that instinct, and it might be a bit of luck as well. We don't know, but I put it down to his intelligence, and
it's intelligent, man.
Just knowing where to be and knowing how to be decisive in moments, and that's what he was today. So for that, I think he's done his job, man.
Yeah, man, I've got nothing bad to say about him. To be fair, if I can use Saka like in the overall team, bro, we didn't do much, and we didn't.
Yeah.
Like we were so comfortable and confident. It was like
we didn't really need to, though.
We did. That's what I was trying to say. We didn't need to. Like it was almost like, yeah, you lot are in our territory. You don't need to come break us down and win against us. We've done the hard part at your place, and I saw Deck's interview as well, and he said once we went 1-0 up, that was it. We knew we'd win the game because they ain't really got much.
I haven't had a chance to watch it.
I didn't really watch it. I just saw it, and then I ran home to do this. Do you know what I mean? And that's how I felt watching the game as well. So even though we've qualified and it's a massive occasion, I didn't feel like, oh my God, what a hard game. We qualified. I'm just like, yes, we've qualified. Thank goodness. Like it's been years. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Saka, I ain't really got nothing bad to say about him. But Victor Gyökeres on the way, and you actually started, just touching on him today. Workhorse, man, workhorse, strong. And I think we've spoken about him already, but we just touched on him. But that play for the goal with the Saka goal, man, like. When he won the ball, bro, and he went to cross it, I thought, go low. Do you know what I mean? And he's looked up because I don't really trust him like that. Do you know what I mean? And then he just crossed it to Trossard. I'm like, oh my God, because the cross is all floated as well. I don't like floated crosses, bro. It's all floated. Do you know what I mean? Trossard's got it down and obviously shot. Yeah, I saw something happen there. But
sorry, just quickly. So it kind of went a bit funny. So to the viewers, if it has gone a bit shaky, I apologize.
Your screen kind of came off a bit.
Hopefully you lot can see us and hear us now. But if it did, we'll check it back afterwards anyway. But apologies for that, and we'll move. But go on. Sorry, Gyökeres. But
basically, Gyökeres today, workhorse, and for the goal, for the winner. The way he's what's his name? Ben White's giving it. No, what happened there? Anyway, Gyökeres has got the ball. I need to watch it back. I haven't even watched it back. But Gyökeres has got the ball, and he's gone to the wing position. Oh, and there was one bit before where he was annoying me. He's crashed into Saka. Do you remember that bit? When there was a bit of miscommunication. And
I kind of blame Saka a little bit, though.
I was just going to say that Saka should have underlapped. But then anyway... It's like we're calling him intelligent, but that's very basic. And if you see Rockers running towards you, run in then, innit? Get in the box kind of thing, innit?
Yeah. I think he just got caught in that moment, and it was kind of like it felt like a bit like, all right, Gyökeres, you like give me the ball, but cool, you've come this far, you might as well just go the way. So he's just kind of standing in the end.
But that's the system, though, innit? Saka knows the system, innit? Saka knows the system. He's like, all right, I'm not gonna. This is what we do.
You're not supposed to be here, kind of.
You shouldn't be here. Yeah. But it worked. He did it again. Literally, the goal was from Gyökeres going to that right wing space, bro, and crossing it into Trossard,
And
man.
even Saka's goal against Fulham, Gyökeres did that. He's gone into that right wing space and then he's cut back and then he's dropped it off to Saka and Saka scored. So he's probably just got to kind of get used to that a little bit because Gyökeres likes to drift out wide naturally.
Watch Sweden. That's what he does, bro. For like
he likes to
he bags
drift.
goals, but watch Isak's goals. A lot of it's Gyökeres drifting, bro. Like he'll just go, he's on the right wing, he's crossed it in, and then Isak's bagging in it, bro. So yeah, man. But what I like about the team as well, I don't know what it is, if there's been crunch talks or is it just Gyökeres moving better, bro. We're feeding him, man. We're feeding him. There was points, like,
finally.
you know, if there's no options like the short pass or we can't break them down, you just see Gyökeres peel off a bit. Rice is knocking out the field, bang, go long, or Calafiori, go long. Like we're going long. We're playing to his strengths. The ball's bouncing. He's fighting with Lenormand. I don't even know his name. Lenormand, that guy, or Pubil. They're defenders. He's fighting. Do you know what I mean? He's winning fouls. It's just we're playing to his strengths. He's looking hungry. It's the right time for him to turn it on, man. And he's proven me. Nah, I never actually got onto him like that. But you know what? He's winning me over, man. Like I'm on the fence where it's like, you know what? I want to see a whole season of this guy playing like this because I think.
Yeah, I mean,
man.
I've probably been more harsh on him than you have, innit? But at this point, like obviously, I'm keeping in mind that I know we're not gonna.
Sorry, bro, you're breaking up. Ooh, hello.
For another season to beat. Sorry about.
Wait, no chaser. Wait, hold on. Your thing's frozen. Your voice is all shaky a bit. Yeah, hello? Yeah, you're back now. Yeah, your voice is back, but I can't see your camera in it.
So the internet's been silly. Can you see me now?
Yeah, I can see you, but you're just frozen. I can hear you.
What, completely frozen? It don't seem like it on my end.
It's just a bit slow. Like, yeah, you're just moving a bit like slow motion. But if it's recording from you, and it should be fine, bro. Don't worry, man. It happens all the time, man.
If it's fucking up, sorry, if it's messing up, apologies. Yeah, the internet.
You can swear, bro. Swear, bro. No.
Yeah. True saying, I'm monetized yet. So
yeah, we're hour in as well.
But yeah, so I haven't been his biggest fan or biggest supporter, but at this point, I'm kind of like, yeah, cool. Go again with him, but I do still want someone that's of a higher level to compete with him. But I wouldn't mind seeing him again just to see how he's adapted to the league, to the team, to everything, to see if he can kick on next season. But all that being said, he's pretty much done. He's done his job this year. He's bagged the goals that we kind of needed him to bag. No one expected him to come in and bag 50 goals like he did in Portugal. So that was all unrealistic jump. But he's come in. If he gets these 15 to 20 goals in the league, I'm just going to be like, yeah, cool. Happy with that. That's fine. He's already hit 21 in all comps. So, yeah, well done, man. Honestly, like, big up to Gyökeres. Tonight, he was amazing. And like I said at the start, like I will talk glowingly of him because he was really good and for me deserved man of the match. So yeah, big him up. Obviously we've kind of highlighted most players. Trossard was another one that was good as well. So we'll just give him his flowers today. He's been consistent the last couple of games. So hopefully he keeps that up. That was another good performance. But I just wanted to ask you, obviously we've got West Ham next. It's our last. It's like, well, it's not our last away game because we've got Crystal Palace as well. But we've got West Ham next. I'd say for me personally, it's our biggest of the last 3 Premier League games that we've got. Do you feel like this game today has any impact? Does it give the players a huge boost to go and just slap West Ham and get this title over and done with? Or do you think that the players are on such a high that they maybe go into this game with a little bit of like
complacency?
The buzz, yeah, with the complacency because of the buzz of reaching the final. Like, where would you put it?
I don't think. I mean, I know the players are probably buzzing, but I would think, after all the heartbreak and everything that we've built and lost over the years, in terms of bottling it. I hate that word, but I would like to think that the players are just, they want to actually get it over the line. And this is all new to them as well. We haven't actually done anything yet. And yes, today we deserve to celebrate, but I've noticed like little results we've got in the past few weeks, we've not over celebrated it. Like that Fulham
today
result.
today we could,
we had to.
We did though, but we had to.
But it's a final. No, that's the time you got to a final, man. Like the Champions League finals, or that's the time to like go crazy. But like like that Fulham result, where we smashed them 3-0 a few years ago. The celebration police telling us, "Oh, we're going too mad," thinking that we've won it, man. But I think in the Premier League, we've got our business hat on. We've been there before. We know what we need to do, especially after what City's done, and we've given them so many. 3 times now we've given them so many chances to get back in. I think the players should know that. We just got to get this buried now, and I think we go the same lineup as well. And we were speaking about this, like this is the running setup now. This is the running lineup, Lewis Skelly, Rice in the midfield, Calafiori, Eze, Gyökeres, Trossard.
The team's got to stay as it is, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. Just keep the rhythm. Like all the chopping and changing now, resting players. It's only 3 games, bro. Like this is these are the real finishers. The finishers he likes as finishers in the in-game. This is the real finishers of the season, man. And and the final, do whatever you want to do. But in terms of the Premier League, we just continue the same. And I think winning to get into the final today would give us a massive boost, man. Do you know what I mean? We're just excited it will give us more excitement to get this over with. Oh, what City are shaky over there? Let's just dust West Ham and have fun with it, man. There's no pressure. What pressure is there anymore, bro? Like
there isn't any.
What pressure is there?
As long as we do our job, everything is fine.
Everything's out for the taking.
Games in the league. We beat West Ham. Even if, bro, at this point, I wouldn't want to see it, I don't think. But even if we beat them 1-0 and get out of there.
No, but we can now because them man ain't done nothing, bro. Do you know what I mean? We can actually afford to do 1-0s. We could do 1-0 for the rest of the season and just get out of there. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what's quite intriguing? They've got Brentford before us. They got Brentford on Saturday.
I love this.
Now, I don't see it, but there is still a chance. Brentford is still fighting. Brentford have got a lot to play for.
Are they playing for Europe? What are they playing for Europe?
Yeah. They could even finish. They could even finish in the top 6, bro, and potentially even the top 5. Sorry,
top 5 because of Villa.
Yeah, because Villa seem to be prioritizing Europa League, so we'll see how that goes. Obviously, they're quite far behind. They're 7 points behind Villa, so I'd say the top 6 is more realistic.
The Europa League, yeah. Sorry, I'm watching it now. Yeah,
but isn't there a thing where if Aston Villa finish in the top 5 and win the Europa League, 6th place gets Champions League football?
Yeah, I heard that as well. Yeah, I saw that today.
So these teams will be looking at that and saying, like, look, there's potential for us to be in the Champions League, but worst case, we'll be in the Europa League. So either way, they're fighting for something. Do you know what I mean? And they're 1 point behind Bournemouth. So they'll have a lot to play for in that game. And if by some miracle City decide to not be up for it, and for me, if they ain't got Rodri, then any team has a chance.
Is Rodri out to end the season? I know he had the groin injury, but
they haven't said that he is now, so I don't think so. But they haven't also said when he's coming back, and I think they missed him in that Everton game yesterday. So
they needed him. But do you know what? In my opinion, if they even had him, I think the way that everyone else was playing, he wouldn't have made a difference, man.
It wouldn't have made too much of a difference.
Rodri's one man. But you see the Brentford game. I'm just looking at because the only team that's like obviously challenging and in the title race, challenging us in the title race is City. And I think of every team that's troubled us this season. Yeah, so I'm looking at Bournemouth.
Yep,
they troubled us.
They still got them
to
play,
up. Still got them to play. And did they trouble them earlier? Did they drop points to them already?
I feel like they did. You know, let me just check because I can't remember. I don't really. concentrate too much on their results.
Yeah,
I
of
do,
course,
obviously,
of
but
course. I'm gonna start now because obviously I'm doing all this coverage now. But
yeah, we're gonna have to. But
Brentford done us up. Did they do them up as well? I can't remember, but I'm
I'm gonna
sure.
check now.
I'm sure Brentford done them, man.
Either way, that game ain't gonna be easy for them. And
Yeah.
Man City, let's have a look.
Are they home or away? Home or away?
They're away.
To Brentford.
Yeah, they beat them 3-1 in November.
Okay.
Man City
Okay.
did.
Well, we beat them as well. Remember, we beat them at the Emirates. But going to the G-Tech or whatever they're called, it's not a joke, man. It's not a joke. And Brentford just smacked up. Was it Hammers? Yeah, they smacked up Hammers.
Yeah, and yeah. So, sorry, I was talking about Bournemouth. The Bournemouth result. They beat Bournemouth 3-1.
Oh, they beat Bournemouth 3-1.
Yeah, they've still got Bournemouth to play away from home.
Yeah, Bournemouth are clicking right now, though, man.
They've Bournemouth are 15 games unbeaten.
Yeah, and we beat Bournemouth as well. Remember when Gabriel made the mistake and whatnot, and so that time of the season they were that. But this Bournemouth now is different, man, and they've got that 10 days rest. But for Brentford, I don't know. City have to bounce back, but is it a thing where they just look at it and think, "Oh, we got the FA Cup final, and we're just going to focus on that"?
Yeah, well, they do play Palace before the FA Cup final
on the Wednesday, innit? On
it's
the
a
Wednesday,
tricky period for them because they're gonna have to somehow manage the load because they've got Brentford Saturday, then they've got Palace. I want to say Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, then they've got Chelsea Saturday. Is it Saturday again?
Yeah, Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, and then Bournemouth.
And then they've got Bournemouth. So Bournemouth is 3 days after Chelsea. So
yeah. Brentford. It's a tough ask. I thought they would have beat Everton, to be fair, like 1-0, but now they've drawn to them. Do you know what? I'll be honest. I feel like they're going to make changes for the Brentford game, yeah, and just think it's going to be enough to deal with them. I know that, if they're there, they're there. Like if they win, they win. If they don't, they still got the FA Cup final to look at. I'll be honest as well. I'm not gonna act like, but I ain't watched Brentford since they beat us. I'm not gonna. They pissed me off, but I've been seeing results here and there. Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're a team that's capable of winning, but they can also just as easily lose, innit?
Could be either way, innit?
It's not like Bournemouth. Bournemouth, I'd say, is a bit more competitive. But Brentford could easily spoil the party for City, and they could easily just bend over, pause, and just
Brentford are very physical though, and I'm clocking this. Everton, like what City didn't like against Everton was the physical battle that they had in it. Because at first Everton were just like sitting off. Second half they came out, they were just pressing and fighting. Tarkowski, Michael Keane nearly snapped my man's leg on that. What's his name?
Crazy.
It's crazy. So Brentford are quite physical.
Sent off, by the way.
I think I agree with the referee's decision. I looked at it. Maybe the speed he was going at and that, but it wasn't enough for me to just say, like, I don't know though.
Yeah, it was a bit of a rash challenge, but
it was rash though. It was rash
because the contact was low. I think that's why he didn't get sent off. But he could.
And plus Bernardo Silva as well. He got away with that. That was a pen, bro. Anyway, but yeah, I'm longing this bit out. Brentford. Yeah, I think Brentford. I don't know if they win, but they get something. They get something from City. It's not going to be easy.
If they get something from City, you might as well call it title done,
If they draw and we win at West Ham, then we can just win us at Burnley. Do we win it at Burnley? Yeah, we win it at home minute to Burnley.
Home minute, but yeah. That would be amazing, I'll be honest, because
I don't want to win at Selhurst.
As long as we win it, cool, but I'd rather win it at home, man.
Yeah, because if I win it at home, I'll just drive down the road, and I'm there.
Literally, I lost the ballot, innit, for the Burnley game. I didn't win, but obviously that opens you up to the ticket exchange. So I'm going to try and see if I can grab a ticket or two or whatever.
The last day of the season, mental. Last home game, sorry.
Yeah, exactly. But it'll probably be a myth because everyone's obviously anticipating us winning the league. But you never know. We'll see. I might be there.
Let's try, man.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that's it. So we don't really feel like there's going to be a negative impact on the West Ham game because of tonight. If anything, it's going to be another boost to get the players over the line to conclude that. So yeah, we got 4 games, man. 4 games, and we could potentially have the Premier League and the Champions League. Just really quick.
Go on, you go, bro.
No, go on. No,
I
before
was
I
just saying,
ask
do you know how nice this is, bro? Like, we've been in title races the past few years or whatever, but this feels proper. Not secure because it's not over the line yet. But this is how like City must feel like every other year, and like the Liverpool's on the. Like, imagine we're saying now, like, yeah, we've got a Champions League final. Yeah, go on, bro. Imagine we're saying that we got a Champions League final, 30th of May, but to get there, we got to, go to West Ham and do something first. And is the semi-final going to affect that? And I think the players are just going to run through the rest of the season and use every game as rhythm and momentum to just try and bag everything, man. We're gonna cry. It's gonna be in a Dane. Oh, call you Dane, man. It's recorded though, but no chaser. Yeah.
Just
sorry, bro. This is Cuzzo, man. I know him by his real name. Sorry, people, man. But Henny, no chaser, bro. We're winning a double, man. We're getting a double, man. Over the line. I promise you, bro. I promise you. I'm just putting it on the table, man. PSG, Bayern. No matter what, man. We're getting it over the line, man. And I feel like we're
in both.
Yeah, in both, bro. I really do, man. I really do. I don't know, man. I just don't think. Like, I watched that PSG Bayern game we'll see what they do tomorrow, first of all. But when I watched that game when the 5-4, no way. No way, bro. No way they'll be able to do that, man. Like, we got the best defense in Europe, man. Forget it, man. Forget it, man. The structure, we frustrate. We got dark arts. We can control play. When we're ready, we can be direct. When we're ready, we can play with the set pieces. We're so versatile as a team, bro. I don't think it's going to be just a case of them man just being open and running with Dembele down the halfway line. They're going to be frustrated. And if they do score, whatever, man. It's going to be like a 1-0, 2-0. But I'm just going to put my neck on the line, man, and say we're winning the double, man. I really believe so, man. I've not felt this way as an Arsenal fan in my whole life. To be honest.
Yeah.
It's a bit of delay there, but
yeah. I think we should probably wrap this up because
I'm waffling now.
The internet's onto us right now, so I think we should probably call it quits. But let's just quickly, without the explanations, just 1 to 11. We'll go from the goalkeeper and just give a number. Yeah, for the player ratings. So David Raya,
6.5. Didn't do much.
Yeah.
He had a save, innit? No, he had a save.
Yeah.
Did he have a save?
I don't remember. They had 2 shots on target, so I don't really remember anything. I think
he had a save, but it was them little low ones, like just down the pipe. So yeah, but 6 and 6.
Yeah, steady. Steady 6, and he didn't really have to do too much. Distribution was decent. That's it. Ben White,
7 because of the pre-assist for the. Well, not the pre-assist, but there was a chance that was it Gyökeres or Trossard? But there was a chance he created, but it didn't happen. But yes, I'll give him a 7. And
steady performance, yeah, man.
Steady performance, yeah, man.
Saliba and Gabriel, we might as well do them as a pairing because I think they're both similar level.
Saliba, I'm gonna give a 7. Gabriel, I'm gonna give it a 7.5. I was gonna say 8, but
okay,
yeah,
I'll give them both a 7. Obviously, Gabriel
did more though, man.
Yeah, he did do more, but I'll just give them both a 7. Calafiori,
7.5.
Yeah, 7.5. I'll agree with that. Deck,
7.5. Like 7.5, bro. Yeah. He wasn't amazing.
He wasn't.
Okay,
he wasn't. But I'm gonna give him an 8. Miles Lewis Kelly,
7.5. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. 7.5.
No, I hear it. Yeah, I'll probably say the same. To be fair, Eze,
6.
Yeah, I think he was a little bit like out of the game today. Just
But that wasn't his fault.
drifted
I'll be
through.
honest, that wasn't his fault. That was them. They were on him. Like they knew he was the 10, and they were just like, yeah. They had like 5 man on him, bro. I'm telling you. Go, sorry, bro. Next.
Sorry, I had to just mute for a sec. But
No, you're good, bro. You're good.
yeah, he kind of just coasted through the game a little bit. He wasn't really involved, whether that was his fault or just the way that Atletico were playing.
I think they set up in a way
they
to
kind of
just
cancelled
strangle
him
him.
out a bit.
Yeah, they cancelled him.
Stopped him. Yeah, stopped him from being able to really be free flowing. So yeah, I'd say 6. Who's next? Saka.
Got the goal. 8. I'll give him an 8 because he got the goal out of nothing, really. Because that could have easily, if he didn't score, that's another extra time, spare stress, knowing that we played well and rare. So I'm giving him an 8 because of the goal.
Yeah, 8. I'd agree. Yeah, he got the moment. He got the goal that won us the game. Yeah, so 8. Trossard.
7.5. 8. No, 7.5 because I give Saka 8. 7.5. Yeah, because he created the goal.
I'll go 7.5 actually as well because the goal came from his work as well.
And there was a point when he shoved off my man. I can't remember who it was, but he used his strength. He just licked off my man. My man was on the floor. He just drove forward. Yeah, sometimes I think, right, this guy's small, but he's mad strong. And
yeah, no,
I just wish he played like that all the time. Do you know what I mean? There'll be a time where you drop off. It's like, oh, we didn't even talk about we need to do the subs as well.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
A lot of the subs were quite good, but yeah.
Yeah.
Just rate them.
Victor Gyökeres.
8.
Okay, yeah.
8. I'm saying that because of not just like, right, he should have scored his chance, but he did a lot off the ball, man. He did a lot.
We didn't even speak about that chance, because
we didn't.
Chance was massive. That should have gone in for me. Hincapié did some great work down the side.
That cross was
the cross was in perfect. Like it was.
But I wasn't expecting it. How was he expecting it? How was I wasn't expecting that. I was mad.
I've noticed that from Hincapié. He whips them balls in like it's crazy. So whoever's in and around that position has to expect it. And it was a perfect cross to Gyökeres. And to be fair, Gyökeres caught it well. But obviously it just wasn't good enough and he's gone over the bar. So he probably should have scored that chance and then the game's really wrapped up at that point. But I'll give him a 9, I'm not.
What, Gyökeres?
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm gonna give him a 9.
Okay. Because I'll say 8.5. I'll say 8.
He was one of the main reasons that we won that game. Like just his work. He didn't stop. There was a point where he's clearing the ball out of the box from a corner
and chasing it. He's
charging down the ball again to disrupt the centre back. And I was just like, you know what? Yeah, man. Like everything he did today was on point. His touch was on point. His hold up play was on point. His link up play was good. He was running the channels constantly. He was chasing down everyone from minute 1 to 95. So yeah, I'll give him a 9 for his performance.
He's actually sitting down Kai as well, man. Kai didn't even get on the pitch, bro. Or did he?
No,
Kai didn't get on the pitch. Yeah, he's sitting him down. Because Arteta's looking at it like, this guy is actually... he's my battering ram right now. He's doing what I need him to do.
Arteta made those 3 subs, didn't he, before 60 minutes?
Yeah.
It was... Who was it again? It was Odegaard,
Madueke and Hincapié.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought that was quite bold as well because I was I'm not gonna lie, I think those changes kind of changed the way the game went for us. I think we did lose a little bit of the control. I know Odegaard kind of offers us that, but I think we did lose it a little bit.
Do you think the control we lost or just the attacking?
Just the intent, maybe. Yeah, the intent. Yeah.
Madueke
lost the ball quite a lot.
Oh, bro, I can't stand it. I don't mention that guy around him. Just say M or something.
Yeah. We'll move on from that. But yeah, let's get into the subs quickly. So yeah, Hincapié.
I'll give him a 7.
Okay.
Because when he came, all right, he wasn't as fluid or free flowing as Calafiori, but defensively, he was He was good, and then also that cross as well, which could have been a goal. I'm gonna give him that. Because he even pulled that off. That was 6.5. 6.5. It was not enough time to give him 7.
I was gonna say 6.5 as well. Madueke.
I'm just harsh with him, but you know, I'm gonna give him a 5.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna say just a standard 5. He came on. He did lose the ball quite a lot, which I didn't really like.
Because you know what, he's
really have to do too much. So
you know, it's annoying that he's not losing it because he's trying things. You know what he's doing? He's doing the right thing. Like he'll step over and then stop, and he just wait, and then he's running back into danger. But this is what pissed me off. This is what made me say I hate this guy. Not hate, strong word. I don't know him, but what do we always scream about when we're with Arsenal fans, and especially with our wingers? The wingers get the ball, and then we look up to cross it, and what happens in the box? There's no one there. There was a point, I see Madueke get the ball, Rice running, Hincapié, Gyökeres, Odegaard. There was like 4 men that ran in, like ready for the cross, and he stood, and there's like 3 Madrid players around him. He's beat one man, gone to the byline, and all he had to do is cross it in. He's gone back now, and then lost the ball, and then they won the counter attack. So, bro, and then he looked, and then he pulled out that header as well, and they nearly scored from that. They're just bare little criminal things he does, man. He just pisses me off, man. Then I see him at the end doing the, everyone's holding hands. Yeah, we're going to the final. You don't, but he scored against Bayern, so I lie. But he's an idiot, man. He's an idiot, man. If that's your brethren, I'm sorry, bro. But I'm sorry. Bro.
Anyway, let's.
Our internet's gone mad again. Sorry, bro. Hello? Internet ain't playing today, man.
I'm here.
Yeah, I could hear you now. Lastly, Odegaard.
Boy. All right, listen.
Yes, lastly, Odegaard. I'm going to give Odegaard a... no chasers coming back in, but lastly, I'm going to give Odegaard I'm going to give him a 7, because when he came on, like, he showed some energy, pressed well. Do you know, I'm going to go 6.5, because one thing I noticed about Odegaard, he presses well, but he doesn't actually finish the press with like a successful tackle. And then with him and Madueke doing the same thing, Madueke pulls out, they both pull out. So then players on that side are just cutting through our midfield and that. But other than that, Odegaard was making pushing passes through and whatnot. Pushing passes forward. I'm getting tired again. This always happens at every podcast. Maybe we need to start earlier. And there was that one shot he should have done better. He's leaning back a bit and he went over the bar. But so I'm gonna give him a 7. Might downgrade that to 6.5. But no, I'll give him a 7. He looked very bright and sharp.
Yeah,
he looked better than Eze. He better than Eze today.
Yeah. I agree. Zubimendi.
Oh, Zubi came on. Who did he come on for?
Skelly,
yeah, he had that calf kind of problem.
he looked like he was tired, man.
Zubi was 6. Zubi 6. He was pressing well, won a few balls up high up the pitch.
Just came on and kept it clean, innit? He did.
He did a few things, man. So I'll give him a 6.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
This one was a bit off the dome today, though, innit? Pause.
Yeah, it was, man. Mikel Arteta, to lastly just wrap up.
I'm gonna give him. What did we give him last episode?
I think we gave him like a 9,
I'm gonna give him a 10 because he got us to a Champions League final. We've not done that in 20 years.
Yeah, you're right. Gets a 10. That's it.
Gets the 10 and very brave as well. Keeping the same. We wanted this lineup. We wanted that lineup in there, and we thought he wouldn't do it, but he's very brave, forward thinking, and if he's thinking the same way we're thinking, just keep the same team. It's working for now. We got 4 more games left. Let's take it to glory, man. So,
Let's get it, man. Big up Mikel. The last one for me, the fans get a 20 out of 10, bro.
Oh, I heard it, man. I was jealous, man.
It was
that half and half scarf. That half and half.
Yeah. I didn't buy it though.
I know you didn't buy it now, but you got to.
It was gifted to me.
No, but hang that up on your wall. That's
I'm gonna hang that up, bro. This is semi-final.
That's memorabilia.
For those that think I didn't attend, match day program,
So the half and half's enough, though, mate. Trust me. That's what you put on your wall and that.
These are the moments to cherish, man.
Yeah,
Bundy's
that's a
got,
proper half and half. Like semi-final, I was there, man. And
you know
if
what
you
I'm
win it, you
saying?
can say you were there, man. Like, that's what I love about going to the games, man. I can't wait to get back in because since this ballot system thing, man, it's just horrible. Before, I was in every other week, man. But the good thing about going to games, you just, you know, at least you could say I was there that day when this happened, or I was there when, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, man.
Well, I think that's it, you know. I think that's
It's
another
been
episode
it, bro.
wrapped up. It's been dragging a little piece, but yeah, now everyone, thank you for tuning in again. Again, apologies for any dropouts, any disruption in audio or visuals. Yeah, this is just not having it today. But we'll continue to grow, continue to work, continue to improve. And thank you for tuning in every time. Remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share the pod around because we are really here to stay. Again, shout out to the fans, shout out to the people that watch us, so shout out to everyone. And Zev, look at me, it's me doing
I
it,
don't
man.
mind my name. No, say my name. I don't mind. I'm for that.
But yeah, say my name. The fuck?
I
Think I'm
don't
Destiny's
mind.
Child. That'll be.
No, but if you
But
say
yeah,
my
nah,
name, I don't mind.
every time, bro. Love every time. Big up yourself. Thanks for joining me again, and I look forward to the next one, man.
Yeah, next one is Sunday night.
Sunday. Yeah.
Or whenever it gets uploaded, but we'll be recording it on the night of the game.
Yeah, so we got a bit of a gap now, which is nice.
I can
So yeah,
actually breathe.
you lot won't see us flooding you with content for the next few days, all right? Yeah, but no, we are going nowhere.
Yeah, we ain't going nowhere. I'm here, bro.
Man. But no, big up yourself, bro. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Stay locked in, and we appreciate you, man. But yeah, until the next time, I'm out.
Don't know.